emo, goth, fanboy, hipster, thug. What do all these things have in common? They're labels, and I can't stand them. Labels are just like this picture says, and I'm glad I found this picture because it pretty much expresses how I feel about labels. I really hate using terms like fanboys, emo, goth, and all that. If I'm gonna put somebody in a category, I'm gonna put them in their own individual category. Like you're you. Everybody's an individual. Nobody should be put into a group in a category of this because they dress a certain way, they look a certain way, or they act a certain way. The only thing, if you're gonna classify me as anything, you might as well classify me as a geek or a nerd. Those are the only two Those are the only two kind of, I guess, labels you can put me in. But even then, I'm like, I'm still my own kind of person, because geek is just more of a thing. It's more of a, well, you know what? It is a label. I'll just leave it at that. Now, one of the labels I've really come to hate over time is more to do with the physical outlook of a person. You're walking down the street, you got certain type of clothes on. Because I wear baggy clothes a lot, and sometimes I don't wear baggy clothes. And, oh, look at that guy, he's a thug, or, oh, okay, I see what type of person you are. You must listen to this certain type of music and blah, blah, blah. And I really just hate being judged. Being labeled also has to do with being judged because you're putting people into a certain category. You're judging them based on what they like to eat, what they like to look at. You don't really know the person. You're just doing it. You're just judging them based off their outlook. And I really can't stand this in today's society. It's really, really gotten out of hand, and it's annoying. When I went to go see Scott Pilgrim, I remember I was waiting in line. A lot of people were like, "Oh, look, he's going to see that hipster movie." I'm like, "What the fuck?" You know what I mean? Like it's just so annoying. It really is. It's so. I mean, the way the characters dressed in Scott Pilgrim, I guess people want to call it. The movie has been referred to as pretentious hipster bullshit. That's what people have referred to it as. I'm like, what the fuck is this? That whole Superman Earth 1 look. They call the guy, oh, look at that, he's emo. Because of the cover. Oh, he looks so emo. And, it's so ridiculous, Is stuff like that just really pisses me off. Because, first of all, you should be able to categorize a person based on their personality. Not on the looks, not the way they dress. I mean, hell, somebody might be having a bad day and they just want to have their hoodie on or something like that. And they just want to keep to themselves. That doesn't make them emo, or it doesn't make them a thug or something like that because they're wearing baggy pants or whatnot. It's just the way they like to dress. I guess really what this video is, what I'm trying to say in this video is just judge people based on personality, not on looks. Don't judge a book by its cover. I know a lot of us geeks, a lot of us nerds and geeks, we get categorized as fanboys, which is a term that's been floating around lately. It's a big buzzword. It's gotten a little. It's died down a little, and I've been guilty of saying the word fanboy myself. But that's a term I really just don't like anymore. Like, oh, you're a fanboy. If you like this type of stuff, you're a fanboy. Really can't stand stuff like that. And just something I want to get off my chest. I really can't stand labels. How do you guys feel about labels? I hate them. I hate putting people in certain categories. I just like judging people on their personality and not on the way they dress and stuff like that. I've noticed that it's really prominent now during this day and age. It's really prominent. You gotta judge someone based on how they look, and you gotta label them into a certain category. So yeah, I hate labels.